Hello, everyone. I think we are live. Wow, we even have some people here ad hoc in the holidays. How are you, everyone? I'm so happy to see you. Merry Christmas. I hope you're doing really, really well. So, how are you? Let me see, 13 people in the house. Okay. Can you just let me know if you can see me okay and hear me okay, if everything's working with the camera? Is everything working? Let me see. Let me know in the chat. I have you here. Hey there, Patty, Southern Sky, Water Maid Mercy. Hey, Earthlings, all perfect. Beautiful. Thank you so much for tuning in today. How has everything been for you? How was your 2025? And do we want to have a better 2026? I think so. I think so, definitely. So that's why I decided to go live today, ad hoc, to see into next year, to see where we're going and what's going on. And I have this. We're going to work with a whiteboard, and we are going to go into 2026 together. Because you know it, my beautiful starseed family. We are all psychic, we are all gifted, we are all multidimensional, and we all have the gift of prophecy. Do you not agree? I think so. I can't wait till the grand reunion with our family of light. Thank you so much. Love to the collective, love to you. A roller coaster. Beautiful. People are actually coming in from your beautiful Christmas holidays to spend a little bit of time here together with us. That's beautiful. So, my beautiful friends, I'm going to start to dive in. I'm just going to give it 1 or 2 more minutes. And what we are going to do today is the following. So, it's actually nice with a small group. So, we are going to go into the Akashic Records together. I'm going to take you with me. We're going to tune in and look into humanity's future timelines. That's what I was guided to do. I was meditating on this for the last few days, actually, and today, and I was guided to draw this. Okay, I hope you can see that all right as well. I was guided to draw this, and I was guided to write. I was going to write humanity's future timeline, but it came out as timelines. Timelines. Because you know that the quantum field provides all possibilities to us that we choose collectively and individually. So that's why I was shown that there are multiple timelines. I was shown that there is like 4 and 1 in the middle. Okay, 4 next year. Many more as well, but I was shown this. That's already what I was shown. I want to jump in and see what we get together. Okay, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Some of them are among us. Some of who? Geomatch. Some of who? Us starseeds? We're all starseeds here. Okay, so let's see. Let us see. Are you guys ready to dive right in? Oh, 27 people in the house. Wonderful. All right. Okay, so my beautiful angels, my beautiful divine starseed brothers and sisters, we are all eternal beings of light that came down to change this world right here from within. And we, like if you watched yesterday's videos, if you know me a little bit, we are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones who are going to change this world. So we have the power and the knowledge to create our life, right? So humanity as a whole will create 2026 in the collective, but you have the power to create your individual timeline. But today, what we want to do, today we want to look into humanity's future timeline, the collectives, not the one that you can create individually. We will talk about this in a couple of days, okay? Today we have a live stream. Tomorrow we have a live stream, and the day after, all talking about 2026. Today it's the collective. We want to look to see what humanity is most likely to create next year. How bad is it gonna get? How good is it gonna get? What do you think, good or bad? What should we say? How bad is it gonna get, or how good is it gonna get? I'm looking at your comments here. Future Earth will look like Avatar Pandora. Amen to that. Absolutely. I saw that in about 400 years. Are we going to be around in this life or another life? You've not seen me for years. Ooh, wow. Well, welcome back, and me welcome back to you. You'll be focused on the good. Yes, we shall focus on the good, but also knowing what's happening in the collective, like in the back of our minds, is important so we can make good choices and decisions and then choose our own timeline apart from the collective. Like, we'll talk about all of that, but there's so much to talk about. So if you're free in the next couple of days, why don't you hop on and we'll talk about all these things in different ways in the next 3 days, okay? So we have 34 people in the house, so let's go. Let's go, my friends. Are you ready? Are you ready? No matter if you're walking around or if you're concentrated. We are going to jump in to the Akashic Records, and not with ChatGPT, no. All right, don't do that. I know you don't. So we're going to jump into the Akashic Records here. Okay, I love doing everything with the Akashic Records. You guys know. Akashic Records. This pen is a little thin. Records. Okay, that is my point of access to psychic information. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to jump into the Akashic Records. We're going to go right in and see what these timelines are about that I was guided to draw. And I want you to go with me. Tune in and see what you get. We all might get something slightly different, and that will paint a picture. That's why I want to do it together with all of you, okay? I want to do this with you. You're welcome. I want to do this with you. And I want you, as I'm speaking, as I go into the Akashic Records, as I'm seeing things, I want you to go with me and open your perception to the details you get or other visions or ideas that you get, and write them in the chat, because every single one of us has the gift of prophecy. We all have the ability to move up out of our current time and space reality and look into all realities, all timelines, all lives, and all dimensions. We can look because everything exists at the same time as well. So we have the ability to go back to the center and then look into a different direction. And we can look into the quantum field of the future, see what's most likely going to happen, and see the different possibilities and maybe the different parallel timelines as well. But you know, if we look at it that way, our little minds will be blown, our little human minds will be blown too much, right? Okay, so let's see. Here, you can't see me. Maybe I have to. Can you see me a little bit here? Okay. All right. So let's do this, my friends. Are you ready? Are you ready? 30-something people in the house. That's amazing. Thank you so much, my beautiful starseed family, for coming and choosing to spend a little time together with me. I appreciate you. So let's do it. Are you ready? So wherever you are, with eyes open or with eyes closed, we're going to dive in. It's going to be really quick, and we're going to move straight into 2026. Boom, right? It's going to be quick, and I'm going to take you with me. Are you ready? So, one breath. Calling in. all our beautiful guides, angels, and ascended masters to come with us and support us to create a sacred, safe space around us, a space of expansion, up and open, so that we are ready to receive truth within the Akashic Records from the universe throughout time and space, and preparing ourselves for an amazing journey of expansion. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. They're with us. Mother Mary's right there as well. My lion guide is there. I'm seeing us all now in a circle with all our guides present. The angels are there. Archangels. All the ascended masters. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. We have everyone there to help us expand our perception. So, on the count of 3 to 1, we're going to jump straight into the halls of the records. No need to do anything else. This is how easy it is, my friends. So from 3 to 1, on that count, we're going to take a breath and shift our perception, boom, and land straight in the halls of the Akashic Records, which are located in the 8th dimension. And we take a breath because the breath comes through the heart, and through that heart space, we enter the records straight away. Okay? Are you ready for this? 3, 2, 1. A deep breath straight through the heart. Shift in perception. There we are. The halls of the records expanding. Today, I see them as this beautiful crystalline library that is expanding. The walls are expanding. The ceiling is expanding. In the distance, I still see those robed figures walking, pacing in the distance. Right here, my Akashic Records guide, the Arcturian wizard Gandalf, right there. All of you are standing beside me. All of you are standing right beside me. Right here, like in a semicircle, and we're all looking onto the main podium where a record opens when we call upon it. You're all there, every single one of you. Do you feel that slight shift? That slight shift, just like, we're right there. We're right there. Huge halls, and there's a ceiling, but the ceiling expands. There's walls, but the walls are expanding outward like this. Okay, and we're here. And what we're going to do now, you've all been instantly initiated to be in the Akashic Records with me. We're in my record now, which is your record at the moment. Okay, so once more, 3 to 1, we're going to call upon our beautiful Mother Gaia, right? Mother Gaia. And I'm being guided to draw it like this. Ooh, okay. Don't know why. This is what I'm being called to draw. Our beautiful Mother Gaia. With all the human hearts beating. This is the collective, okay? Human hearts beating. And we're going to tune in and open this record. We're going to open the Akashic Record of Mother Gaia. And we're all going to go in and see what's happening. Are you ready for the magic, my friends? Are you ready? I'm ready. Okay, so let's go. Again. 3, 2, 1. Divine love, light, and truth, requesting to open the record of our beautiful Mother Gaia and her collective of human hearts beating. I'm hearing the heartbeats already. So now please, everyone, focus on that podium, the center, and wow, okay. From below is rising like a type of a cauldron, and it's expanding and opening, and I see our beautiful glowing Mother Earth, our Mother Gaia, our planet, all the cities, like we're seeing it from above, like shining like this, and revolving really fast, okay? That's this, revolving like this. See it with your inner eye, feel it, hear it, or just imagine it, okay? You're there with me. Gaia is revolving and she's moving fast. I see now why, because we're going into the future. This is the future. All right, that's why. This is the future, the quantum field. So this is the magic we're doing. It's like rotating faster and faster because we're like speeding up like a movie going forward, but speeding it up, fast forward, like this, fast forward. And we're going to go into the stream of 2026. I'm going to write 2026, okay? We're going to go into that stream, into this stream of 2026. Again, with 3 to 1. You can tell I'm a hypnotherapist. We always count down and go through the portal, right? 3, 2, 1. It's moving faster, the rotation. You see it moving forward. Okay, now we're in the stream. We are in the stream of 2026. Do you feel it? We're around the middle of 2026. Let's see what's happened. What has happened in 2026? Okay, I'm seeing the hearts being a little bit dulled, okay? A little bit dulled. There's lots happening. It's like some hearts are being extinguished, new ones are being born. But the hearts are a little bit heavy. I see them a little bit heavy, okay? I see them heavy. And we're moving along this timeline. So allow yourself to tune in a little more. Now that we've slowed down and are in the middle of 2026, I'm feeling a little bit heavy. And I'm seeing like a funnel, like this, sucking humanity down a little bit. A funnel, that's what I'm seeing, my friends, like this. Okay. The funnel. And these, I think, are the dark forces. The dark forces. We know there's a battle between dark and light. And don't worry. This is humanity as a whole. Like I said, you don't have to be sucked down. You don't have to be heavy. This is humanity who has not truly awakened yet. Most of humanity has not awakened. So this is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm feeling. Are you feeling this too? Are you seeing this? Are you feeling this? Let me see. Okay. You know what I'm seeing, my friends? I'm seeing a lot of humans are still under that mass spell in the 3D matrix. They have not awakened. They don't see what's been going on. What we know, that Earth has been under the influence of negative beings, of dark beings, of a lot of trouble. We're seeing it come up. Are you in the United States or in Europe or anywhere? What's going on? What's resurfacing? What is newly surfacing? All these things that are happening. We know what's going on. And this is what I'm getting, my friends. I'm getting that humanity, 80% of humanity, 80% of humanity hasn't gone down far enough to wake up. You know, I'm getting this picture. I'm getting this picture of, you know, how I saw a program of people who have diabetes. They know they have diabetes. They're suffering, getting more and more sick, And they know they have to wake up and change something, but they don't, and they get more and more sick. And then they're about to lose a limb. They have to suffer, and they're about to lose a limb. They have to get to the very last day before they're going to lose a limb, and then they make the change. So they have to go down very far to wake up. Humanity. This is what I'm getting. This is the message that I got recently. Humanity hasn't gone down far enough in its suffering to completely wake up. The dark night of the soul causes you to wake up, and a lot have awakened, but that's why I feel it's got to go a little more. It's getting more intense, right? the humans who have not awakened. And we got to awaken, my friends. We got to awaken to start to step into our truth, into our sovereignty, into our freedom, and not let ourselves be treated as slaves anymore in this slave matrix, right? Sorry if I sound so negative, but that's humanity. That's not us. We've awakened. We've exited. But I feel the most of humanity, 80%, still has to go a little deeper. They have to go into a little more shock. More things have to be revealed before they finally wake up and say, that's it, no more, right? What do you think? What do you think? Let me see what you're saying, my friends. Truth. Okay, let me see. What do you think, my friends? That's what I'm seeing so far. You're from Finland. Hearts say heavy because they are afraid. Oh yeah, a lot of fear, a lot of strife, a lot of suffering. But often it is that way. You have to go a little deeper into the darkness, to suffering, before you are slapped awake. And you know, one good thing. I do not think you're connected to the Akashic record. You are, because you're here with us. You're connected to the Akashic records. You are. You don't have to feel anything special. You don't have to, have this wow, but just tune in a little bit. Tune in a little bit. Feel that shift. See what images come to you. So please let me know what images are coming to you. Okay. Okay, I see some interesting comments here. America. All right. Something with AI next year? Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. We're going to look into that in more detail, but this is the picture that I'm getting. That we have to go a little bit deeper in order to get the point of pain so badly to really awaken, right? We are starseeds. We are multidimensional beings here on this channel. We are doing the work. We have awakened. We came in an awakened state. And for us, it's easier. But not all souls are as experienced. Every soul is at a different level. Every soul is precious and beautiful and important. But look around. You. Look around you. Your family, your friends. What vibrational level are they at? How are they dealing with everything? Are they in fear? Are they in anger? Are they in denial? What are they in? Have they awakened? People around me, what I see physically, perhaps maybe 2% have awakened, the ones that I know. 1% to 2% maybe. 1 or 2 out of every 100, or maybe less. How about you guys? How about you guys? They feel comfort in the suffering. Yes, absolutely. You saw an extensive golden library stretching away. Beautiful. That's it. That's what I saw too. So 2026, in the middle of the year, I'm seeing this. So the ascension timeline up here for humanity, I'm not seeing that. Let's keep going. Let's keep channeling this. Let's keep channeling this. Okay. I want to go back into the stream and continue throughout the whole year. We want to get the result of 2026, and then we'll go into details. Okay, let yourself be taken there. Again, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Move forward in time in 2026, from the middle of the year towards the end of the year. Okay. I'm sorry, I see this going deeper. I see it going deeper. I don't see relief for the masses. Okay, I see a second funnel going a little bit deeper. So I feel we're here. We're here. This is the 3D. This is the minus 4D timeline. This is the timeline of the nightmare realms. This is the timeline of, negative energies rising to our consciousness and still being there. I mean, if you look at the world right now, do you think that we have enlightened, awakened beings ruling politics, industry, religion, and other things? Do you believe that? I don't see a lot of it. I just see a lot of confusion. A lot of confusion, a lot of, look, we're here. You see this? We're at this point, okay? Different timelines going like this. Like, we're like in a knot, actually. There's a knot here. And we have a lot of confusing things happening. I mean, politics, not only in the United States, in Germany too. People come and then maybe you think they're great, and then someone else comes, you think they're great, and then you switch and you have opinions. It's best to be really neutral. At this point in time, everything is deceptive, and timelines, parallel timelines are shifting as well. You know, you can feel something happened and suddenly it's though it didn't happen, or something else happened. It's very strange. So the best thing to do is to stand in neutrality and divine love for everything and everyone, because there is deception, there is confusion. You don't have to take sides for anything or anyone. Stand in your own sovereign power, stand for divine love, choose divine love. I feel that is the only thing that can really help us moving here. One thing I'm getting, my friends, I'm getting that because we're going down, also because clarity, there is confusion, all right now, but things are going to come to the surface more and more. They're coming to the surface now too. I feel already spring. I'm getting in springtime, there will be more clarity about things, and people will have clearer choice points. Okay. People will be able to discern a little more, and then they can make their choice. Because if you're confused, what choice can you make? You can't. So I feel things are getting worse. But when things get worse, they have to be revealed. You know, if the negative side just goes too far, like during COVID, they just went too far. Like, it was too much, and that awakened a lot of people, because if you're hammered with so many lies and deception, like the confusion gets so big, then at some point you're like, wait a minute, no. And at some point, the confusion and negativity is self-destructive, and then it explodes or it implodes, and truths come out, like we're seeing now in the United States for a lot of things, and also in Europe for things about the war. That's it. So the worse it gets, the more we get to that point of implosion where truths come out and where we see a little bit clearer. That's what I'm seeing for next year. So more people of the collective will get a point of clarity because they're going into suffering so much, and they will have clearer choice points, right? Hopefully they'll choose the right thing. So let me see what you think. What are you getting? Yes, absolutely. Yes. We can work on the unconditional love being weaved into the new golden age. We have to. So interesting, all your comments. Walk in love, behave lovingly. Many are asleep and do not see or understand what is being rebuilt. Okay, so let's see here. What are you guys getting? Let me know what you're getting. If you feel that is true, if you feel that moving into next year, how it's going to be, is it going to be, and you know, the thing is this, there is not only one collective timeline. I am seeing for different people in different places. Tomorrow, in tomorrow's live stream, we're going to talk about the great split. The great split. We're talking humanity as a whole, but remember, humanity is not one. There are many streams of consciousness and many different vibrational places, right? Different groups of humanity are at different vibrations in different countries and different types of society. Some are lower vibrational, some are higher. So I feel that there's going to be a great split. I'm getting that all the time. The split is going to get greater before we are unified in the end. But I feel 40% I'm getting are going to be going more a little bit down there. A smaller percentage are going to go down here, like 5% are going to be enslaved so badly, like they're just at the bottom of these things, right? 40 and 5. Then there's going to be a mass in the middle and more going up here. Okay, so let's see. 5%, is that correct? 40%. This is in 2026. So these are the -40 timelines where it's hell on earth, like in places where it's like Haiti, North Korea, where it's really hell on earth. They've slipped away into the negative dimensions because there's so much strife and war and everything happening. Sorry, guys, that this is a little bit difficult. Okay, sorry about that. So around here, what am I getting? Give me a number. 35. So where are we at? 40, 75, 80. So there's 20% left. Okay, this is what I'm getting. That's high, my friends. This is awakening. This is going into the fifth dimensional consciousness. This is going really high in our ascension. So this is what I'm getting. This is where humanity will be at, more or less, next year. So I feel this is a percent. These slightly increase, but this increases greatly in the end. So it's not so bad. It's not so bad, my friends. Does that resonate with you? Does that resonate? Heart power. You're in a low vibrational country. I live in a specific country where light is needed a lot. Light is needed a lot. Great suffering has the power to ground us and cuts through the fat and the Maya. Yes, we can strip away and access what is actually available from within. Absolutely. It could be brighter for some reason, goddess of light. Yes, in the end, you are right, because remember, the Hawkins scale of consciousness, our consciousness level is when one person is very high, it regulates hundreds of thousands of low vibrational people, like the general vibration. So one very bright person going up can actually clear up the vibration of the whole planet a great deal, right? So the high ones way more than the low ones. You know what I mean? So as just 1% raises from the third dimension to a slight fifth dimensional course, just 1%, millions of people are balanced out with that high vibration. And the more high vibrational we are, the lighter this world gets, the lighter Earth gets. So that is the conundrum of our beautiful Earth and of different timelines, right? And of different vibrational points. It's a little bit messy, okay? It's messy and it's complicated. That's the problem. Like right now where we're at, it's terrible, but I feel things are going to define themselves a little bit more. That's what I'm getting. You know, the ones who gain clarity will be so clear there's no going back. And the ones who are still suffering have to fall deeper to then be able to rise, but not next year. So I feel next year in general, it's going to be a deepening of the darkness, but there's going to be an exposing of systems that I feel not only what's in the United States, I mean, it's a disaster what's going on there. But I feel Russia, Europe, there's going to be a lot of revelation. There's going to be a lot of clarity, a lot of things coming to the surface as well. So people can choose, wow, these people, these sectors of people, maybe they're not so great. Maybe the government does not have the best for us in mind. You know, a lot of people will awaken to that. And some people will get enslaved even more. Certain parts of the world. That's what I'm getting, my friends. You see illusion and its collapse so well. I'm so optimistic and excited too, because we are here. I see us, light workers, starseeds and light workers. I see us a little bit outside of the main human collective because we come for a reason and a purpose. We come to awaken, to help. We are these ones that are going to pull humanity up. That's us. And we have great opportunity to help. And I'm going to tell you one more thing, which is really important. A lot of us choose the lower dimensions to be closer to humanity so we can help them more. Those of you who chose to incarnate in difficult, heavy families, in karmic families, or in really difficult countries, even though you're very high vibrational, you did that to be inserted as an insider, undercover agent of the light, to bring light into that darkness and to help humanity rise in that place where you are, to help the people awaken, to undo karmic lineages of suffering, to break the cycle. And a lot of you are now choosing, I know this because I'm choosing as well, to be in places that are dangerous, that are low vibrational, with a lot of crime, with a lot of heaviness, horrible politics, brainwashed people, brainwashed systems, to bring light into it. So we choose to stay here. I know I do that. I choose to stay here. Like, I don't want to go down into the nightmare realms, right? I don't want to do that, but I'm very close to them. For example, where I live in the Caribbean, people are murdered left, right, and center. They're attacked. There's witchcraft. There's corruption. There's everything. And for some reason, I am always thinking, should I leave? But I'm compelled to stay. I'm compelled to stay because I need to be there. There's a reason I am there. There's a reason. So I am very much here, very close to these types of energies there, and choosing not to completely live my paradise on earth away from everything, because then I couldn't interact with the other dimensions and do the light work. So think about it, my friends. Think about it. For you, why are you where you are? Why do you have the family that you do? Why did you choose before you came in, or choosing now, to be in really difficult places where it's dark, where it's difficult for you? You're choosing this. Perhaps see it now. We're in the Akashic Records. These are like truths coming. Maybe you're there on purpose so you can assist and help the collectives, like nurses going into war zones and like patching up the shot people, right? Maybe you're there because you're needed. Your presence, your light is needed where you are right now. And you're choosing this instead of, going to the Himalayas to be with those ascended masters and far away from the world and not being in it at all and just meditating and being in heaven. We need them too to hold the light on earth. But if you're not in the Himalayas meditating, why are you where you are? Are you like in the middle of a crazy place where negative people are? Let me know. That would interest me, my friends. Karmic, you think? We are where we're supposed to be, Gloria Hatha. Thank you. The same here, minus 4D. Oh yeah. My house building on stake in the past. Oh. Wow. So, thank you for all your comments. So, we still have work to do, my friends. We still have work to do. So maybe start to see it in a different way. This is what I'm getting for you. Don't see it as, oh, I want to, live my dream life, become that millionaire, have that dream house in the woods. Maybe think about, I want to fulfill my mission and purpose to help Earth. You don't have to suffer. It's that fine line. It's the fine line of being in it, but not being affected by it. Walking in the chaos but not being pushed down and hurt by it. That is the trick of a light worker. Think about Buddha, think about Jesus. Jesus and Mary Magdalene walked side by side. I'm not religious, this is ascended masters. Walked side by side. They were persecuted too. They did their work, right? Mother Mary came from a very, very rich family. She could have just been secluded somewhere. They went out. They cast out demons. They stood up for the women who were property at that time. So think about that. In yesterday's video, I said, is Jesus walking the earth today? Is Buddha walking the earth today? Are the archangels walking the earth? No, you are. You are the Jesus, the Buddha, the earth angel. You really are. You really are. And there's a lot of work to be done. You don't have to suffer. You don't have to, be harmed. But perhaps having the perspective of you are needed where you are. And maybe it won't be an easy luxury life, but maybe you didn't sign up for an easy luxury life just to become a millionaire, sit in the pool with dollars flying all over the place and jumping into your Ferrari. Maybe you didn't sign up for that. Maybe you signed up for this. Maybe you signed up to create a future for humanity that will rise and ascend into the fifth dimension a little bit faster, right? So I feel it's still a little bit like this year, but like a lot shifting, changing, like more streams of consciousness coming out. We're going to see the fourth dimensional stream. We're going to be more clear. We're going to see what's going on with humanity. So let's see a little bit more. What do we see, my friends? What do we see? What else? The AI that you mentioned. I see AI as a black. Okay, this is like, it's like this black knotted thing that is like moving here. Oh my gosh, look, this looks horrible, huh? But this is moving through and trying to corrupt. But you know what? I'm seeing, oh my goodness, okay. I'm seeing that AI is not going to take over. I'm seeing that with the digital currencies, with all these things, the control mechanisms of the dark ones. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this is the funnel. The funnel is AI, digital currencies, digital everything, right? IDs, currencies, all that jazz. Control, right? Control, mind control with AI, the merging, transhumanism. Oh, what they have planned. New pandemics, who knows, right? That's this. But this is AI. But it's not going to happen, my friends. They're not going to succeed. I'm seeing they're trying. In some countries, like look at this, the China with AI and this control and, all these things that are happening. But I'm seeing that in the free world, it's going to seem like it's taking over a little bit, but it's not going to happen. I feel there's too much light to let it really come through. I mean, after the pandemic, we thought things were going to be different, but it kind of went down, right? All these rules and regulations that we were supposed to be under, in the end, they didn't catch, like they didn't manifest. We are free again to a certain degree. Don't you agree? So I'm seeing the AI is gonna, okay, I see it like as a black thread moving into the future too. But even humanity is gonna have a choice. Humanity will have a choice in all of these things, and it's not gonna take over in a negative way. It's not. There might be certain points and in certain countries perhaps, but no. I'm seeing that part of 2026, which you saw. I'm seeing a brightening, a lightening, a clearing. It's deepening, but it's clearing. Does this make sense, my friends? It's like, it's such a confusing timeline, 2026 and beyond. And I'm seeing 26, 20, 28, 29. 2030. I think 2030 will be a very significant year. I feel by 2030, the great split will be very broad, and it's not going to come together for a little while. What do you think? This is what I'm seeing. The day that AI takes over, you can't see them succeeding either. You agree, my friends? We are always free. That's the point. We are free, but I'm trying to look at humanity's timeline, and it's difficult because we are not one humanity anymore. That's what I'm seeing. We are not just one humanity. We've already split into different fractions. We always were split, but we are split even more within society and geographically as well. So, my friends, I feel it's not going to be over. I feel for the next 5-6 years, it's going to deepen. But for those who have awakened, they find a way. It doesn't matter what country you're in or where you are. Doesn't matter. Those who have awakened will find a way. You will find a way. And you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be fearful. I'm not fearful. I'm like, bring it on. If anyone has a problem or wants anything from me or tells me what to do, bring it on. Come, I'm here. I'm waiting. Try to take me down. No, it's not going to happen. But not everyone is at that point. Most people just want to live their lives and they haven't awakened yet. They want to live their lives, have their beautiful house, have their car, have money in the bank, and anything that may disrupt that, they still don't want to open their eyes to that. They just want to have their normal life and they don't want to believe that anything is really wrong. Right? So, what do you think? So many lines going. Oh, there's much to purge. Yes. So, let's see if we can get more details for 2026. I'm seeing a lot of people with chips in their hand, like in Sweden. Chips, with digital ID and everything in there. I'm just seeing that. I'm feeling it here. There's going to be a lot of that, but you can avoid it if you want. There's going to be companies where you work and governmental ones as well that they want you to have that. They're going to want you to have that, but you can always find a way. You don't have to. Are you seeing that? I'm actually not seeing that many integrations in the brain. I thought I would. I'm not seeing it. Elon Musk here putting something in your brain that you're merged with AI. I feel that is still far away. I feel that is not really going to happen as much as they want it to happen. I feel no. Humanity is not going for that. I feel that's not happening going down future timelines. I feel with all the vaccinations and things, I don't know if you can even say that word again. I feel they went a little bit far and they're not going to have success with those types of agendas either. I don't see that happening that much. Go in with me. See what you get and let me know. See what you get. I feel politics, complicated politics will go on for a little while longer. That's not going to clear up anytime soon. It's going to deepen. It's going to deepen. I feel with everything that's happening now with the human trafficking, I feel there will be more clarity. More will be revealed, more, but not all of it. Some people, 50% are going to get away with it. Like the purging and the opening of all these evil things, I feel it's going to be 50-50. And I feel many humans still want to deny it. They want to deny it. They don't want to talk about it. It's uncomfortable. It's not good. They can't go there. They can't go there. They'd rather, close their eyes and not awaken. That's the thing. It's too painful. I'm seeing it's too painful to awaken. You can't even imagine all these horrifying things. A lot of people are like, no, I don't want to look at that. I prefer just to, like abuse in families. People see it, but it's too horrifying to admit it. Then everything would change. Then the man would have to go to jail. Then, it's too painful. People can't see the truth. It's just too painful. They pretend to look away, look down, and just lock themselves up. That's the problem. They're not ready to see certain truths, and that's why they haven't awakened. I mean, if you're in it, you have to excuse it, or else you can't be in it anymore and have to change. And humans are not ready to change. That's the thing. They're too passive. They're too passive. They just want to be left alone. That's what I'm seeing. That's the problem. And a lot of humans are also earther souls. We're not all starseeds. The earther soul, I mean, all of us are divine beings, but we know we are starseeds. We have incarnated in other places before coming here, and we have incarnated in 5th, 6th, 7th dimensional realities and come down into the 3rd dimension, but we have those memories. Our soul is multidimensional. Not everyone's soul is as multidimensional. So those who have not come from higher vibrational places, they are different. They are not so open. They can't see these things. They haven't gone through the cycles of ascension and descension as we have. I'm seeing this. And they are the ones who resist. They're the ones that they don't know anything else. Their soul doesn't remember. They haven't been in 5th and 6th dimensional places necessarily. A lot of people, right? And humanity is young. Our planet is young. Those who are not starseeds are still very young. They're like children. And they have to grow up a little bit. That's what I'm getting as well. They have to grow up. Does this make sense, my friends? What are you saying? Some people are still afraid to see Hollywood for what it is. I think so. If you have your favorite actor, you want to see that movie and you kind of hear something about that actor. No. But it's worse in families. I mean, look, in most families, things are pushed down when things happen. Nobody wants to know or see it. It's heartbreaking, right? Do you think we'll see any changes in the sky? It's tough to find out that we've been lied to. It's very tough, and most people can't handle that, right? Advances in medicine related to health and longevity. Absolutely. Southern sky. I never understood that for so many people that all they ever want to do is go shopping. That's right. Okay, my friends. Write what you get. Does it make sense? 2026. Wow. Well, let's go. Let's go. Show me more. Show us. Oh, I'm seeing 3i Atlas. Did you guys go into 3i Atlas? Did you go deeply into that? 3i Atlas came to me when I was meditating today, really quickly. Let's see with 3i Atlas in next year. I feel that they came to awaken many scientifically minded people. A lot of men. Not to be biased, but we know that women are usually spiritually more awake or more advanced. Those of you who are watching who are men, I'm saying most of them, not all of them. And I feel 3i Atlas came to awaken a lot of men. And it's going to continue to do so. Those who love to look at astronomy and who are like, wow, is really, really, is that not a comet? What is it? And then they stumble upon YouTube channels like this, where we talk about all this crazy stuff, right? Where we know that there's so much more, that we came from the stars and our star families are there. So I feel 3i Atlas, oh my goodness, came to awaken and activate a lot of us. Again, they don't want to believe that there's anything else but just a comet. Like, aliens? Really? They don't want to believe that. But many come and then, they open their eyes and they're awakened to the truth of the universe, how much greater and expansive it is. And I feel next year, things like Three-Eye Atlas, I mean, there's AI, there's all these negative streams, but there's a lot of positive and magical streams as well. In Three-Eye Atlas, I'm seeing them up there. I'm seeing the lion beings. It's like they're looking down, they're nodding, they're going, And what they're saying is, we're not leaving because we were always here. We were always here anyways. All right? Yeah, we came. You saw us. We activated you. We opened your eyes. And the mothership may leave, but we were never gone. We were always here. We were always here for you. So I'm seeing that they always have been there in a different way, maybe in a different incarnation, in a different stream of consciousness, but they've been there because there are star families and we are here. So they have been here. So we didn't actually need Three-Eye Atlas to know these beautiful beings and be activated, but they came to awaken humanity just a little more. So these Three-Eye Atlas, beautiful star beings in that ship, where if you watch these videos that I did, we looked into it, is basically a portal from higher dimensions for our beautiful starseed brothers and sisters to come through to activate us. But they can come through any portal at any time to you and activate you anyways. So those are only outside things. But they are going to stay. If Three-Eye Atlas flies away, they are staying and they are here because we've seen them and we've connected with them and we've been upgraded by them. So they're going to stay in the other dimensions up there, helping us because we are part of their families. Incarnate right now. So Three-Eye Atlas is staying, my friends. It's staying. It's not going anywhere. And the activations that have been happening, the openings, are going to increase because once we're activated, we cannot be unactivated, and it's going to continue. That's what I'm getting there. What do you think? Talking about Hollywood still. Three-Eye Atlas, so me too. I love astronomy too. So we have a lot of help. But you know what? In the beginning, when I opened the Akashic Records with you, and I saw all our guides and angels and masters, what I'm getting right now too. Oh, this is what I'm getting, my friends. Oh, yes. Okay, listen. Every time there is a negative impulse that's stronger, like this blackness, it is matched by beings of light coming in to support us against this. Because this is darkness. AI is a strange thing. It's a very strange thing. It's an energy in itself. Not a real consciousness, but a very strange energetic stream. And it's very dark and very dense in its worst form, right? But with this, my friends, comes angelic forces. Ooh, like this. And, for example, the Three-Eye Atlas is part of it. Angelic forces and beings come in the same strength that the negatives come. So we are never overwhelmed. We're never alone. In 2026, I feel we're going to have strong angelic forces coming in, ascended masters, the divine feminine Christ consciousness, right? Hathor, Isis, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, the golden dragons. I've been doing initiations with the divine Christ feminine ascended masters, and the other day Mother Mary walked beside me. I felt her presence. She speaks to me. She brings miracles to me as an example. So the Mother Mary energy, I feel, is going to come in really strong. Mother Mary, ascended master Mother Mary, Don't have to be religious. You can be, but you don't have to be. Feminine energy is going to come in. Loving, beautiful feminine energy. And they match the negatives really strongly now. A negative stream, a negative person in power, making a law affecting people. At the same time, an ally of light will come in to help humanity and to help you. So you're not alone. So whatever happens, if you live in a country, you feel you're restricted. If you live in a place and there's a lot of negativity, the forces of the light will come to assist you equally so you cannot be affected. So this is so important. So important to know. That's the lightness you are feeling. They will come in so strongly next year because we're going to need them. Because they will not forsake us and let us go under in the negative agendas. It's not possible. They will come in with a contrary stream of light that will give you the opportunity to rise and to overcome that. And every human being will have that opportunity. I'm getting this, my friends. Every human being who is affected, let's say they have some demonic forces. I'm sorry. We have to put these things in our mouth sometimes of truth. I don't like to talk about that negative stuff so much, but there are demonic forces. There are negative souls inhabiting bodies. We have all this stuff going on. So the negative forces are matched by forces of light for every human being. And this is important for you to know. So I'm getting for 2026, you need to call in your ascended masters, your dragons, whoever is there for you. If you don't know who it is, call in your team of light. And I'm seeing this team of light as strong, loving too, but strong, wrathful, protective. So whenever you feel fear, whenever there's something, oh no, they're going to do this to me, they're going to do that to me, say, I call in my team of light to help me conquer the dark. And they will come to you. And every human being has that choice. Every human being who feels subdued has the choice to call in a higher power of light to help them get through it, no matter who it is. And this is what I'm getting, and this is the promise. This is the promise of the angelic forces of light to us. The promise of God, the Divine Mother, to us. This is the promise that I've heard. And that is the prophecy for next year. I'm telling you, my friends, it's coming in so strong. That is the main message and prophecy for next year. Every human being that is affected by negative forces will have an angelic being, I'm going to say angelic being, or whatever resonates to them, come in to help and protect them so they will not be affected. So they cannot be taken down. But they have to ask, they have to want it, they have to see it. They just have to say, help, help. Okay, so you as well. So the earth, this is what I'm seeing. And this, I didn't know this before, my friends. This is coming in now. This is amazing. Okay, this is the earth. So for every, I'm just going to go like this. For every negative thing happening, okay, there will be a positive coming in to help, to assist, to save, to create miracles. And my friends, this has happened to me this last year. I'm telling you, this last year, miracles started happening every single day. With me, it was the golden dragons. It was Mother Mary mostly, those two. If any priest would hear me, I was like, you're putting Mother Mary and a dragon in the same sentence? But okay, we do this because we know. So those two have been manifesting miracles for me and coming in every time there were great problems or negativity, or when that draconian woman came and wanted to scam my family. They helped. And the demons had to recede and everything went well. Okay? That's a story for another time. So you have the angelic forces of light. coming to balance out any negative things that come into your life. Especially those of you who've chosen to be in difficult places and low vibrations to help. Those of you who choose to serve and help humanity and do the work and put yourself out there. Like I put myself out there. I put myself out there in different places. Here in Germany, not so much in the Dominican Republic, for example. You know, there's places and situations which are difficult and dangerous, but I'm there because I want to be there. I want to do my work. And if you are in a difficult place as well, be there consciously and say, okay, I'm in this difficult place. This is like what's happening. I'm in danger of any type of thing. It could be any type of thing that is not aligned to you, that's making life difficult. But for every negative thing, you will have a miracle enabling you to get a solution. And for every negative person or threat, you will have an angelic being, boom, helping you zap them, helping you get rid of them and get out of that. Okay? And the way they work is through synchronicities, opening doors, your stream of reality, guiding you in the right way, and miracles. Straight up miracles. Miracles. All right? I'm going to write miracles here. Is this making sense, my friends? Miracles. We need miracles. We need them. So, multiple angels incoming, says Hashed. Yes, absolutely. So, this is what you can take advantage of. And I'm seeing it so clearly, my friends. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. And I'm seeing each one of you with multiple offers of help, multiple miracles. If you can just see them and accept them, call them in, ask. Have faith and trust that you're going to be fine. You will be fine. Every single person just has to ask for help. Just has to have a little bit of faith and trust, and they can make it even out of these funnels here. But a lot of people are just not going to see it, not going to go there because they're too deeply into this. They're still too deeply asleep in the 3D matrix, brainwashed. So, my beautiful friends, we're 1 hour in, 1 hour in. I can't make it too long. So, this hasn't been a traditional prophecy like this person's going to be president, this and that's going to happen. It's more a higher level prophecy. But what I'm seeing with the legions of angels and guides coming to help us and equalizing the negative with the positive, so each of us has a chance, that's amazing. And it hasn't been like that much. It's been like that a little bit, but I'm seeing it's needed. It's needed. And that's why more and more visions will come to also non-awakened people. Mother Mary is one that comes to many people in a vision. Lots of people I know who never had anything to do with her, like me too, are seeing Mother Mary, for example. They're seeing dragons. The dragons are here. They're seeing a lot of beautiful visions. So why don't you ask? Ask for a vision. Ask for your angelic helper to come and create a little miracle to show you. Okay? Be open, have faith and trust. And come back tomorrow. I'm going to do a live stream today, tomorrow, and the day after about 2026. A little bit different each time. And also on the 30th, I'm going to do a masterclass by donation. A masterclass where we will actually call in 2026 and clear 2025. Okay, so in the next few days, keep your eye out. Put on your notification on my channel. Subscribe, put on your notification so you are notified. I'm going to put up posts. You will find it. But it's important that we move into 2026 in a different way, that we just don't go under, that we're not confused, that we can, even though we're doing our work, live a good life, be safe, be abundant. So whatever choice you make, whatever path you take, it can be good. You can feel good. You don't have to suffer. Okay? Okay. My beautiful friends, I think we have to go. I hope you saw some things with me here in the Akashic Records. It's easy to go in there. It's just when you go into the records, I feel there's more truth and neutrality than working with other guides and things like that, right? So my beautiful people, tomorrow around the same time, around 8 p.m. in Germany here, I think it's about 2 p.m. In New York. That's why I'm doing it a little earlier for you guys in the States, because I'm in Germany. So tomorrow again and the day after as well. So we can work through this, so we can get a sense of who we are, where we stand, what we're capable of, and what's coming, so we can move forward with strength, sovereignty, and divine love, right? We need this to survive next year. No more matrix contracts. Oh, you guys, I have so much planned for next year to do a lot of clearing work here on YouTube for everyone. Thank you. I think it was lovely too. Beautiful. Okay. Love you all. Mwah. And I will see you tomorrow again live right here on YouTube. Okay. Bye for now. Bye, bye, bye. Okay. End stream. Bye.